Dancy boy.
I'll try something. Oh, okay. What's that?
Twisty.
Provoking. Scare? Yeah.
Provoked.
Sure. Twister incoming.
Twisty.
Oh, we nearly did a double skip. That's rare. Someone's having some good procs.
I also didn't have to disengage.
Yeah, that helps too, yeah. Did you move a bit late there, Siegfried?
Hey.
Random hell.
Maybe slightly.
I stay out.
Provoking.
Dancy boy.
Twister incoming.
B.
Hey.
Twisty.
Really stupid. What have you got left?
Behind me.
You moved a bit second too late, that's all I can say. You gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
A.
B.
Random hell. You spoke too soon, kiss. You come in this on your...
I was the target.
Oh shit, bad luck, right? She was punishing you for your failure.
I could literally save you a damn video.
I got you now, just in case.
Thank you.
Focus target nail. Yeah, you were a little over my liking, so shot to quite climbing soon. You good, Babu?
Yeah, don't worry.
Dynamo. Chariot.
In and out. And get out, bail out. First one's behind. Oh, it's up behind me. It's up behind me.
Oh, I have it anyway.
Buster coming off about now. Check your fire and then thunder. Thunders.
Thermo. Dynamo.
That cup stay in. They're like, go die now. Second thunder's coming out. Now.
I have it.
Dancy boy.
Watch those guys, keep away from him. Alright? Check your fire and then thunder. Over. Get ready for spread.
Dive. Chariot.
Spread and then get away. Get away, bail out. Check your fire and then thunder. Thunders.
Yeah, same direction, sorry.
Can you
Okay.
do something,
Yep.
Rob?
Mimi, I'll do some healing, don't worry.
Yes, please, I'm going to hard cast now.
Look for dive bombs as well, guys.
But I swallowed. Sorry.
You did well, Rob.
Provoking. Heals out. I'll proc myself.
Meteor. Dive.
Takes the spread one.
Oh my god, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Oh no. Oh,
No, it's fine, I made it.
3, 4. Spread. We got any more?
Thank you.
Shit on me. Okay. Okay, pop your parts. If we're gonna recover this, it's not gonna be easy.
I'm gonna hard cast Kiz.
Don't let me die now. Like that. Nah, that's a wipe.
Thermo
Yeah,
Chariot.
I needed a heal mems.
Yeah.
I don't blame you for the record. That was a lot of deaths there.
Yeah, that was just...
That was according to Nye, it was his fuck off.
Sorry, Mimi, I adjusted too late.
Yeah, I was like running in a straight line. I wasn't like even trying to avoid anyone.
Yeah, I noticed too late that you were too close when I tried to side drift, but I was
Again,
too
Nye,
late.
eyes on it, not on your bar. I don't even look at my bar when I'm handling shit like that. Eyes on the arena and the party. Oh, because again, if you look up 1 second too late, that's all it takes. That wasn't the only one though. Somebody got light puddled there. Was that you, Kiss?
Yep.
Did you
Just
jump?
moved a... Nah, just moved a bit too late.
Yeah. It was handled relatively well, and it was a good attempt at recovery, but I was a little concerned about the check there as well with all the DPS stats.
Yep.
No, Mims, that wasn't your fault. You excited? Yeah, you didn't adjust.
Yeah, I know.
Ironically, though, yeah, had you adjusted for Nye there, you probably would have lived. But he's a bard; he should be adjusting for you.
Yeah, I know.
That's again, he's just not keeping his awareness sharp. Come on, Nye, if you can do ultimate suppression, you should have an awareness like this. And again, it has been a while, so maybe you're rusty. Anyway, are we ready to go again?
Let's go.
Yeah.
I used my foot.
Yeah. No, you tried to control things, and honestly, it might have been recoverable. It was just bad luck that there was going to be a guaranteed ice ball there for certain. It just had to be Morby, didn't it, when he was trying to res?
I mean, he did get
He
Mimi
could have
up,
got
so
more.
Yeah.
He could have got more up though if he hadn't got an ice.
it's not his fault.
No, it's not his fault. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Dancy Boy.
Twister.
Twisty.
But yeah, that's what happens with nail guys. It just 1 or 2 deaths, provoking, just absolutely just dominoes into more. No skip.
Twisty.
Provoked.
Chug. Twister on this.
Twisty.
No, still got the plummet. Good for LB, I guess.
A.
B.
Random hell. Mims.
Yosh.
Oh, careful, Mims. You played
Nice
risky
play.
there, right? Yeah, you play. I was gonna say, yeah.
Dancy
Promoting.
Boy.
It looked to me like you played risky and tried to finish the cast.
And no.
Oh,
Nice
you got
play.
away with it.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah, Twister incoming.
A.
Ow!
B.
Twisty.
Fuck.
Come on.
Are we okay? Are we okay?
I
Yeah.
can't get him.
I get him.
For me?
Thank you.
A.
B.
Random hell. Luca down. Good job. We're good. I was so scared there, like, because she crit autoed me right after Vomit.
I saw
Right,
you
yes.
do your honor
Okay.
okay.
Oh, never mind, you guys had it. Cool. Focus target nail. I was just trying to help
Oh, it's okay.
while coming to you.
Any help is good help.
I did second
Especially-
as well.
Like I said, any help is good help.
Dynamo, thermo,
In and stack. Stack up. Go. Awesome tonight. Buster incoming. Check your fire and then thunder. Thunders.
thermo, dynamo,
Back up, stay in. In.
Dancy boy,
Go. Second thunder's coming up. Now. Check your fire and then thunder. Over.
I missed the fire sec.
Hopefully you'll be alright.
chariot,
Loose spread and then get away. Loose spread and then get away. Away. Go. Hopefully you'll be fine, Siegfried. Check your fire and then thunder. Fire's on me.
I'm fine.
Thunders. Are we fine now? I got him, Mims. You focus. Oh,
Thank you,
no.
Mob.
Okay, Mims, focus up. You can do this. Oh no. Nah, it's a wipe. Because I'm gonna die after this. What happened this time? Thunders again?
I
Meteor
think Ari and I
died.
got singed by someone.
Who had the thunders there?
Me.
And me.
And who? One of you two did not go out far enough because you got hit by thunder.
That's me.
Yes, did you not just immediately disengage from Nail?
I'm not
Once fire
completely
disappeared?
sure. I had the impression
let's
that
check
mine
that.
was like slightly close as well. I was running out, but I needed
Oh,
the
they were,
fire.
they were both. Oh, they were both.
Can I have the bait, please?
Yeah. 1 second, I'll talk. Oh, they were both close, but
I don't
only
know.
one of them
It
probably
did,
caused
I
problems,
runned
so-
out. I don't know if it was too close. It might have been fine. I need to
Come on,
check.
son.
Okay, got you.
I'll check for myself right now. With Vivi. Okay. No, that was absolutely Kiz.
Okay.
Who got Ori and Thingy. Because Kiz, I saw that spear animation. You were going for a GCD before bolting it. What? There's no point in grading that because it big leads to a
I
white.
think I was trying to greed there, but
Well,
yeah.
your thunder went off while you were still finishing an animation. What's that supposed to tell me?
Ari, I saw you do your charge while the while the hatch blew off. I was like, oh no, oh no.
Oh,
In any case, again, if obviously, even if with thunders need to eat the fire there, you move the moment that the fire tether disappears. In your case, because you waited for the fireball, you didn't move when the tether disappeared. To be fair, Morv, so did Joe. You were just as guilty on that.
I just wanna ask.
Yeah, I noticed the thunder just like, yeah. I took the fire and then I noticed I had the thunder at like 2 seconds and I tried to bolt out of there.
In your case, Kiz, did you realise you had thunder early enough?
yeah, I think I just haven't quite got into my head. It's when the tether disappears, the animation.
Yeah, which is acceptable. Just work on it because believe me, when you do, you actually have a lot of time to move.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. It was more that than being greedy. I just haven't quite got its tether.
Well, I figured it was
Later.
probably that, but you did also get an attack off at the same time, so it can be mistaken for greed. Which again, there's really no point because if it killed, again, this is what I mean, guys. That's a perfect example of what I mean when I say, you know, actually, we'll just go on our break now.
Okay.
This is what I mean when I say you can't treat it like Savage, because if trying to finish GCD there, for example, like there's 90% of the time you are going to kill people doing that. There's really no point. You can't push nail, you can't skip dive bombs. The only thing you can skip is the tank buster, and if you're really fast, maybe a role play. That's about it. But as you guys have said, those role plays after dive bombs, they're kind of really easy because there's nothing else happening.
Yeah, they're lovely.
You probably mean near C, right? Well, the one I normally start close to C, Vivi.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I can put it further away. I was experimenting a little bit with zigzags
Okay.
to make it more compact, and I think I have a feel to make them a little closer together so that you get.
I think it's good you're experimenting now, and I can believe it because again, with the amount of time we're seeing Twin now, even by now, Twin should be like muscle memory for you guys. But there is one reason I would heed caution against doing that though now. Because later on, when we eventually hit ad phase and there's triple hatches happening,
It needs to be linear.
it's not just that as well. It's also because because all three hatches will be exploding on the three Neuralinks. It runs the risk that if you try to place one too close, you could get clipped by a hatch. But I need to double check the timing. Also, it could change because think about it, like odds are 2 sets of triple hatches happening, so odds are at least one of those in every pool is going to be you, because that's 3 out of 4 DPS every time. Thankfully, the liquid hell baiting in ad phase is very easy. It's normal. There's nothing special about it.
Yeah. I think me putting them in a zigzag is also the reason why Mob died in one of the previous polls, because it
to be
gets
fair,
a little.
To be fair, no, I won't put that one on you because Mob knows very well the risks of using displacement, and in any other scenario, like think of it this way, now, what if he used the displacement and there was one there, but it wasn't there because of choice, it was there because you had a fireball and there was no choice. You had to put it that close. The fact is, that can just happen. Basically, it's a matter of it's an attack, which I think is stupid. I think it should be like elusive and that it doesn't deal damage, because then you could only he could only use it when he has to use it.
That's why they added engagements at.
Yeah, but it's lower potency, so no red mages use it.
Actually, they do. If they can't use displacement, they use engagement.
There's a problem with that. It's a Shadowbringer's ability. In any case, that's a risk that Morby. I assume he understands now, and if not, he will understand that whenever he uses displacement anywhere in UCoB, due to how tightly packed things tend to be, he's running the risk of jumping into death. Or backflipping into death, really. Why do you think his has been very liberal with her elusive jump? The only times I've seen her really use elusive is to elusive back to Twintonia. Ironically, because the safest area on Twintonia is around Twintonia herself.
Yeah, and I've gotten in the habit of random hells and waiting to see who it is before I elusive back. If it's me, don't get used.
Also, you're not doing it, kids, which is good. I know some Dragoons do it, but I would, like I said before, when we eventually get to the point where even Nail is bog standard, I'll remind you again, I would be careful using elusive for Iron Chariot. That's very service based.
Yeah, fuck that.
Like, I imagine if you did, like, if it's a Thermionic, right, into an Iron Chariot, I imagine if you did it just as Nail started the Thermionic, that would be fine.
Nah, I'm not comfortable with even that. Elusive random. Things are too close together.
You can tell a common thing for Nail though for Dragoons is if you're a dive bomb, you can elusive after you place the dive bomb if you place yourself correctly. Just make sure if it's spread, for example, that you're not accidentally there. If you are next to someone else, quickly move. That's all. If you did do that.
Rather.
Personally, it doesn't concern me because Nail's about to go untargetable for half a second anyway. So.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, it's not really worth it because 1 GCD.
Yeah.
Why take the risk?
Because my dear kids, some people think this is savage, and they actually it's not enough to just prog on ultimate. They've got to pass on it too. Don't get me wrong, as we've said, too many deaths, and yes, you can and will enrage, but that's the difference of like three or more deaths, and a lot of fucking lack of downtime. Like we could still have 3 deaths on Twin and reasonably make it. The only time we couldn't is if at the same time you were every hatch, because then we've lost too much damage.
Yeah, that was fucking awful.
And that's how UCoB works. It's a mood. Every poll is like, what mood are the bosses?
That's also how I cock up my rotation.
Best you can do is just hold this and hope for the best. And if it happens, if you have to disengage and a weave window was coming up, all you can fucking do is just shift it ahead and hope for the best. She fucks my holy spirit, so if she targets me for the second random help, I can't do shit about it. It's too dangerous. I mean, if I had my instant cast one, I could, but I don't, so. But we have seen Bahamut twice. It's good. It is progress. We have worked a little bit on Quick March. It is good.
I finally got an Earthshaker.
Mm-hmm. The good thing about Quick March, and to a lesser extent Blackfire, is they are fundamentally mostly the same every time, so that's why the most important thing for Quick March is just to see it a lot. The more we see it, the much more comfortable the team will get with it. I mean, me, Vivi, Morb, and Ari can do it like 50% blindfolded. Vivi not so much because she still has to heal though. But the amount of polls we're doing on Nail now, I hope we are reaching that point where people are starting to memorize timings for when things do happen on Nail. It seems like that's what's happening, which is good. And Siegfried, you've with the call out in your movement, you've been a lot better with the thunders tonight, so that's good. You're learning.
Hey.
God, thinking about it. It's a good thing that the Thunder Dragon only does Thunder at certain points. Could you imagine if it was something insane? Like everything we currently have, but the way Thunder works is like in a success where you have to pass it around. While dealing with the rest of the nail bullshit. God, wouldn't that be horrible?
No.
Even I think that would be too much.
Grim, don't apply for battle
Don't
designer.
give them ideas.
Yeah, we don't really have chain lightning in this game as a mechanic, do we?
What is chain lightning?
Actually, we don't. But funny enough, the original Thunderstruck, which first appeared in T10, clear. Because you got it from one of the ads, the ad nodes during ad phase. It was called chain lightning. But all it did, I don't know what when you say chain lightning, I don't know what you mean.
Okay, so basically, usually when that mechanic is implemented in a WoW boss fight, it will be a targeted ranged magic attack by the boss on a random player. And then within a certain radius around the player, that lightning will jump. And each jump, it will do more damage.
Oh, so you have to spread it.
Exactly.
Oh god, no, that'd be horrible. That's basically Algan rot in the sack. What about if it was the same as normal, but the actual AoE range?
Actually, that chain lightning happened in turn 2 that way. It targeted the DPS and it jumped 3 times, and if there weren't people close enough, it would hit the same person 3 times.
Oh, lovely. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was not by the big ADS, but one of the small nodes.
Yeah, no, I remember it was one of the small ones they cast, although he could get chain lightning if you didn't kill it. God. What about if it was more like Hello World, where like the lightning's the way Thunder works right now is exactly the same, but the AoE radiuses are the same as size as Overflow. Or would that just be cruel?
That would be way too cruel.
Yeah, the arena is pretty small for that kind of shit, so...
Oh, but that's what makes it ultimate, right?
They're still missing mechanics from Curl that I would have implemented, like Nail's Meteors.
Oh god, it's on them, mate. Eventually, in the future, we will probably get an Omega Ultimate, and Hello World probably will return. But how the hell are they going to Ultimate a fire? Because it's already fairly intense in Savage.
They will add some more mechanics that you have to do while you have to do it.
Or maybe Overflow, maybe like there's more than one set of fucking underflow puddles to take.
Imagine they would combine Nisi with Hello World.
No, actually what will happen is that instead of doing traditional mechanics, there will be a console popping up, and then you got to do an actual C# application.
Oh, what about handling Hello World but patch it exactly the same time?
Krim? Imagine the world from the second what were the raids that we had that we had in the alliance raids we had in Stormblood? Rata? No.
It was Evilise.
Yeah, and that math boss mechanic thing.
Oh, that'd still be easy now.
No, but you have to do Nisi while you have to do the math thing. So you have to organize it while having to solve the math equation.
Believe it or not, no, that to me is still more savage because the math's not difficult.
The math's not difficult, but you still have to organize yourselves while passing.
But then all you do is put yourself in a scenario when you know it's coming up, Nisi's already prepped, so you don't think about Nisi. You just think about the math problem.
Depends on how close they have to be resolved.
Well, in that case, then just do a movement while not thinking about it. No, there are ways to deal with that.
I suppose.
I mean, for the record, some people would still call that cruel, but I don't know, to me at least, I don't think that's that cruel. If you can create a situation where something that looks cruel, you can remove thinking from one half of it from the equation, it's not that bad in my opinion.
Yeah.
Another mechanic that's missing from the mechanical Rage of Bahamut.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Suffocating will.
They actually should have added that to Golden Bahamut, like while dodging extra flares, you have to collect orbs.
Yeah, like it constantly, the thing is constantly come out. They don't stop until he casts Rage of Bahamut, and you have to time it in such a way. Or maybe in such a way so that because instead of Rage of Bahamut, the amount of stats you have affect the amount of damage you take from more than a fuck. Yeah, that could have been a lot more interesting.
Yeah.
To be fair though, Ori, I think a lot of it is the whole point of Golden Bahamut is when he's just unleashed his full rage, so he's not really thinking at that point, he's just exploding things. But I know what you mean. Anyway, everyone good?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
What I'm kind of hoping to do is when they add Alexander, that well, now it's like you fight the previous bosses before and then you fight the big boss. With Alexander, you could make it like you start fighting Alexander and then suddenly he throws you back in time and you have to fight previous bosses.
That'd be a neat way to handle it. Yeah, he sends you back in time to fight his previous bosses.
Alexander, I hope that he's going to reset his HP to a certain point in the fight, just randomly.
He probably will. Not randomly, it'll probably be timed. Randomly would be completely unfair. There would be no. That's what we call artificial difficulty. Now it's not. It's not.
Not randomly, but
difficulty.
at a certain point in time, whatever percentage you had, he will reset back to it. So if you burst at the wrong time, you
So
have to pay for it.
So just like the twins then.
Or
You have to go into time gates and weaken the bosses because later in the fight they'll come in the ad phase, but they keep the damage you gain them in the time gates.
How about this? You fight, like time gate would be really cool there. You fight Alexander, right? So you fight Ultimate Alexander Prime, right? And time gate happens, and the people who go into time gate, they don't go fight ads. They go into time gate and fight Savage Alexander Prime.
Oh god.
You're forgetting about.
No, everybody is fighting a Faust in there. Like the original Hell Faust from Savage.
What was that, Kiss?
Oh, say, don't forget the Fausts.
You know what? Faust definitely should show up, but I don't think it would be the Faust. If there were 4 time gates, right? If there were 4 time gates, as per normal, 1 for each of the robots we fight from a success. And you have to handle their mechanics by yourself.
That would actually make it easier because most of the mechanics were.
Okay, then we can just do Faust. In that case, he hits like a truck.
Or there will be 7 time gates, and the remaining tank has to survive whatever Alex throws at him.
If that happens, I'm taking Paladin. Period.
I'm gonna say that'll be Paladin. So they can kill themselves.
Oh, Alexander, you thought you have a tank buster.
Could you imagine?
No.
Could you imagine time game where it has the healer ones again, but a healer goes in and instead of like the general's time, which they normally fight, they're greeted by Daddy Faust from Midas. Anyway, let's rock and roll.
Let's do the...
Who knows? Is it Alexander Ultimate coming out in a few weeks? Who knows? Is it Border? Who
It's
knows?
secret.
Is it a Dragon Song medley? Who knows?
It's secret.
I'm still placing money. It's going to be something from Heaven's Board. I don't know what they could do for Realm Reborn at this point.
Secret.
They're
Dancey
probably
boy.
gonna tie the surprises.
Twister.
I think it'll be something no one is expecting.
The
Well-
Spanish Inquisition?
It better not be Morg, let me tell you.
If it's Mog, I'm going to fucking riot.
Bravo, okay? No, nobody would like that.
No, could you actually imagine like fucking ultimate Kupoing weapons? Like, I think I
Yeah.
would slaughter fuckers.
I wouldn't want to do it. I have no interest in the mod fight. It's boring to me. I don't like the aesthetics.
The music's horrible.
Could you imagine dealing with that for an ultimate progression?
This is
Oh,
partly...
nothing's wrong with
Like,
the music.
The ultimate fight is Alexander, and if you go through the time gates, you end up in King Mog fights.
That would be some encouragement.
And yeah, that's good now.
Okay.
Provoked.
Sure. Twister incoming!
Twisty.
Hello?
Well?
No.
Hey.
Random help. Oh, was that more, mate?
Yep.
Provoking.
Dancey
Twister.
boy.
Excuse you, more back. Twister incoming.
Twisty.
You have match.
Alright.
Hey, that was on me.
Yeah.
It's rare for you to miss something like that, Laura.
For some reason, my technical was a bit later, and it the marker must have got caught up in the animation or something.
Okay, well, let's go again.
Dancy boy.
What's that?
Twisty.
Provoking.
Twisty.
No skip.
Provoked.
Yeah. Buster incoming.
Twisty.
That looks like.
Did anybody else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I felt anything. That's just me.
Me
I
and
didn't
Mark
see
did.
anything.
Well, that hatch definitely did a jump.
If I had a tweezer, I would have died.
B.
Random hell.
I stay out.
Provoking.
Dancy boy.
Buster incoming.
Hey,
B.
Twisty.
C.
Hey.
Random hell. And she's dead. Oh, I'm so glad you needed that song sooner, honey. I was worried that would be on before Fireball. Focus target nail. Let's do this.
Dynamo. Chariot.
In and out. And out. Near play.
Oh no.
Alright, got me. No, alright, Buster.
Yep.
Check your fire and then Thunder. Hope no one gets ice ball. Thunders.
Thermo. Chariot.
Stack off. Me, get out.
I won't.
Go. Guys. I had to interrupt the call out because I didn't know if Mimi was going to stay in and die. What happened there?
I imagine no Wings of Salvation.
I ran into the second light bottle, I didn't notice it.
Eyes on the arena, mems.
Yeah, well, I was having my eyes on the arena, but like, I still ran
You should
into
have
it.
seen. No, you should have seen it.
Well, yeah, I should have, but I just didn't.
Let's go again.
Dancy boy.
Twister.
Twisty.
Provoking. Skip.
Me.
Okay.
Provoked.
Sure. Twister incoming.
Twisty.
A.
B.
Random hell. Ori has everything. I'll say it, Ori.
Fuck is that?
Huh?
Nothing.
Provoking.
Dancy boy.
A.
B.
Twister incoming.
Twisty.
B.
A.
Crash. Last random hell. It is on the zug. Focus target nail.
Reverse the
Yep,
D.
yep.
Dynamo. Chariot.
In and out. Out. First one's near bay.
Second as well.
Yeah. Buster as well. I gotta pull up. Sorry. Check your fire and then thunder. Thunders.
Thermo. Dynamo.
Stack up. Stay in. In. Go. Thunder's
Dancy
coming
boy.
up now. Check your fire and then thunder. Look at the way she's facing.
Dive. Dynamo.
Loose spread and then get in. In. Check your fire and then thunder. Nice, good job.
No!
I got mob.
Alright, guys, start looking for dive bombs. Deals out.
Okay, and I'm gonna pocket.
Poking. Dive bomb time.
Dive. Thermo.
It's a stack one. 1, 2, 3, 4, stack. For how much score? Hold on. Nice.
Dive. Dynamo.
Loose spreads, then get in.
Thermo. Dynamo.
Stack off and stay in. Don't let me die now. Buster, I need something.
Tank. Buster.
Okay, kill before the hammocks. Quickly, before the hammocks core. And go, get to 8.
I have everything.
Thank you.
Dancy boy.
Was this something LB2?
Was it? Shit, I didn't notice. No one else noticed?
I
I
didn't.
haven't.
No.
Oh god, it's the first time that happened.
Yeah.
I didn't think to check because it's been every time.
Yeah.
No, I'll tell you why, because it was a clean nail run. There was no
Oh,
deaths.
I died.
Except
The
for
whole,
mob.
But you
like,
weren't dead, but
half of
what
the
did you
party,
do anyway,
half of the
Morgan?
party went through on top of my doom puddle, and I couldn't plant it.
We didn't get enough dynamos. Thermo. Didn't get enough thermos on the.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks, damn it. Yeah, that was an example, Mims, where you go sit there and spam cure free.
Like,
Pay attention.
I saw that my Adler got knocked off, and I was just like, what's going on? That's not normal.
I didn't think to call it. I was too focused getting ready to do stuff for Bahamut. No matter, let's go again. It was good though, do that again. More, whatever you did there, don't do that again.
No, it wasn't mob's
Half
fault.
of the party
Okay.
went through my doom
Okay,
puddle.
guys, don't go through the Doom puddle.
Don't do mob.
Who's the one who actually took it though?
I don't know, like 3 or 4 people were on top of it.
I know I wasn't.
Wasn't me.
It was right next to the
Dancy
second
boy.
puddle near Twintania, so people dodged to the right and they
What's that?
naturally went on top of it.
Twisty.
Yeah, because I remember being next to you, mobs.
Provoking.
Very tight.
No skip.
Twisty.
I do know that I was close to it. Not so sure I took it.
Oh, you're definitely liable right now. So if that LB2 becomes a regular thing, we're gonna have to change a couple of things to minimise it.
No, I can, Mimi and I can deal with it. It's just,
It might be too much for me, honey. It's really stressful to deal through that. You know that, right?
yeah, I know.
No, I'd like to give her the chance, but the question is she comfortable with that?
Well, most likely I could be. I just wasn't ready for it. So
Provoke.
Chat? Yeah, none of us were. Even I'm normally the one who calls when we only have it. Well, actually, you have as well, honey. I think.
Yeah, just,
Twister.
Twisty.
I was also stupid and let my guards down.
Yeah, no, I did the same. I shouldn't have done that. That was... To be fair, neither should Morb or RA. So we all fucked up in that regard.
I mean, I don't generally look at the LB bar at that point. I'm too focused placing the one marker.
Well, yeah, that's fair.
Well, Ari could have as well.
Hey, I was
Hey.
prepping technical.
Random hell. Done Mims. Provoking.
Dancy boy.
Okay, we just gotta get there again. We only have to go to the nail. Buster incoming.
B.
Okay.
Only. Ugh.
Twisty.
No, if you focus, she ain't that bad. She's tough, but she's fairly tough. It's a fair kind of tough. She's controllable. To a degree.
B.
Hey.
Random hell.
Ah! Fuck's sake.
She was a fan of you. She was a fan of you this time, Mims.
Clearly.
You really got lucky with.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I
I'm
saw
kind of glad.
like, rip.
Still, we got a nice LB action. Hopefully, solve the problem. Hopefully. Got your night,
Thank you.
just in case. Focus target nail.
Better safe than sorry.
I appreciate it, yeah.
Well, I have the MP to spare there. I'm gonna get it back. So.
Dynamo. Chariot.
In and out. And out.
It's on me, stay away from me.
First one is.
See?
CSA.
That's me anyway.
There you go, yeah. Alright, Buster coming up shortly. Check your fire and then thunder. Thunders.
Thermo. Chariot.
Stack off and get the hell out. And out. Go, go, go. First one's behind A.
Dancy
Thunder's
boy.
coming on. Thunder's now. Alright guys, check your fire, and then thunder. You missed that one, are you gonna be able... Oh, we had a few misses there.
Oh no, I already had fire.
Guys,
Dive.
Yeah.
Chariot.
loose spread, then get away. Loose spread, then get away. Away. Check your fire, and then thunder.
I have thunder.
Okay, good job. Dive bomb, alright. The veil is off, look for dive bombs, guys.
Tank. Buster.
Provoking.
Dropped it.
Dive. Thermo.
Takes the stack. Okay. 1, 2, spray, 4, stack. It's gonna be spicy. Yeah, I ain't coming in for that. I'll die. Bahamut's core. Good job, guys. Nice. Relatively clean. We have LB3 already too.
Yep.
Good.
Dive. Chariot.
Loose spread and then get away. Away, away. You're
Got
up.
it.
Dynamo. Thermo.
In and stack, in and stack. Can we do this as a 7-man, honey?
Yes.
I'm gonna do this quickly since I'm doing LB anyway. That help? Right, I need something for the
Tank.
Buster.
Buster.
Right, kill it quickly. And then get to A. Make me focus up.
Yep.
Dancy boy.
Alright, focus hard, focus hard. I got you, honey, don't worry. Focus target, Bahamut. You hit that, you got her truck there, honey. Were you the last one there?
I think I just didn't get. I think I took the first one because the tank LB was just like, no.
So that,
Okay, Veal's off.
Now
Dive.
you're in the Neuralink.
yeah, I'm out now.
Nice. Deployment, get on the one, get on the one. You know what to do. Go. And go. Wait, no, don't go. Oh, give me up on it. Alright, go. Wait for the tether, Zug Zug. Alright, Zug Zug, do your thing, buddy. Get Ari, get out of there. Maybe keep him alive.
I'm gonna try.
I'm rezzing. Focus on healing.
Flatten number 2, flatten number 2. He's so dead, isn't he? Oh, good job. Alright, well, now we have Blackfire. Find Nail and follow me.
Middle, 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 middle.
Tight middle, always tight middle.
Okay. DPS right.
Find Nail. Nail is towards 2. A even.
DPS right.
Spread.
Close.
Just in case.
1. Oh!
I tried! And there's Giga Flare. There's fucking Giga Flare.
I mean, we sort of got through, right?
No, the mechanic was handled perfectly on, I believe. I don't think there was enough healing for, Mega Flare stuff.
Yeah. My bad.
Because the death, no, that was, yeah. But yeah,
No.
so guys, that was more or less a successful quick march. Good job.
Should we talk Blackfire then?
Just need to clean up the healing a bit. Do you have any ideas, Mims, based on what you saw? Who died to the Mega Flare sack, by the way?
I
No,
died.
yeah.
He was not at
did you
full.
pop your second wind?
Yes, I did.
Right,
But I
Mimi,
think I did it too
obviously-
late.
Yeah, it snapshots really early though.
He probably got Mega Flare splash
Yeah.
damage.
But that can
Yeah.
happen, and you've got to be prepared.
Yeah.
Mimi, did you see what Vivi did there briefly?
No.
She quickly bolted to the middle by herself and popped Indom.
Ah.
Now, you can't, unfortunately, only one of you two can do that. Because if both of you run to the middle and you're both a Mega Splash target, so it's probably, Vivi always Indom's there, so it's best that she does it.
Yep.
So you need to think about what you can do, Mimi.
You can go to probably like the southeastern side of where the stack is, so you could like, of where Bahamut's arse would be.
Do you know what's
So-
really annoying? Do you know what we used to do, Mims? What we used to do was when with Legsy was we had him use a Medica 2, but that was when it lasted for 30 seconds. Now it doesn't, and because of
Yeah.
that most of that 15 seconds will be drained before the damage even starts.
Yeah.
So I don't know what else to suggest other than an Assise, honestly.
At most, a targeted Cure 3 on the DPS stack. But it might be too
you
late.
had Rampart plus Thingy, and I think Vivi gave you a shield as well. Did you give him a shield for Fatum before?
I think I did. The very first one? Then yeah. I think I also plastered an XCOG on you as
You
well.
were healing him by himself because Mimi was dead at this point, wasn't she? Mimi, did you
Yeah.
die on Quick March?
Yeah, I did.
How?
I
Oh,
believe
you
the
did-
Heart
oh, you
Shaker damage.
You was it the damage or you didn't sit in the puddle, did you?
Well, I might have sit in the puddle too,
No, I'm
I
pretty
think
sure
she
it was a
was-
damage.
but like
I recall seeing Mimi
Uh,
die
Yeah.
during her
I-
chicken
I-
animation.
We didn't have it, so the only thing we had there was Veal and deployment, right? With the change now, it's not enough. We need something else. We need one of the DPS mitigations.
I can
I can
probably
add
say illumination.
I did use Shield Samba the moment we started moving out. I don't know if it lasted actually.
Yeah, because it's Sassafron when it's only 15 seconds.
Let me check how long it actually lasted.
Who was the Earthshaker there, by the way? The DPS one, even.
Me.
That's
Oh,
what
good
it was,
job,
Ari.
you know it then, Ari. Yeah, you know it then.
Yeah,
just
I
quickly
had to
check.
use second window to survive it.
Well, we know the healing isn't fine-tuned there, so... Mimi, best advice I can offer, actually, I think this might be the safest way to do it, maybe, but don't quote me on this, is just as Bahamut disappears, right, when Quick March is finished casting, if you have it up, prep a swift cast, and just as like Ori's doing, just as people start to move, hit him, do a swift cast Medica 2, maybe?
Yeah.
Because I'm not...
Yeah, I Indom's too early there as well.
Yeah, you Indom way too fucking early.
still
your
shielded.
Your Indom did nothing, Connie.
Yeah.
No, the shield was too late. Didn't do
Okay,
anything.
Shield Samba was at 1 second when the stack hit.
So it still lasted then.
Yeah,
Thinking
But
about
the
it,
timing
Mimi,
is extremely tight, though.
Mimi tried to Medica, but it was too late. No, hang on. Did Mimi try to heal before the stack, though, or let's check on it? No, you didn't try to, Mems. You stood there. You weren't trying to heal the stack.
Well, at least on my screen I didn't try.
No, your Medica was before Earthshakers. The stack had already happened.
Yeah, that Medica didn't even go out.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
she died.
Well, so what you're telling me, Mims, is you didn't choke there, but something went wrong because there was no casts happening from you.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, just remember, don't panic.
Yeah,
Once you find the healing sweet spot for it, it'll be the same every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just gotta find her and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
The question is what can she do? The only thing I can think of is a siege. Because Medica 2 it doesn't work as well as it used to.
Mimi was the only one who didn't have a shield when the Earthshaker hit. Vivi still had one.
Yeah, because I resuckered in the middle.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't.
Yeah,
also,
and it didn't hit Mimi.
She doesn't have the time, Ori.
Yeah. Not
Unless
only that, you have to consider that sucker does have less range as well.
Besides,
so...
Ori, back when we used to do Quick March, we never had a follow-up shield there. We never did one. We just healed through it.
Well, we had to deploy at low at the time, so.
Well, we could deploy Criplo. You mean?
Yeah. Well, we can't anymore, so we need something else.
No, I should be fine that. If I properly time my indom better,
What about how long?
I should be fine.
What about Failure? It's still 5%. How long does it last for?
I was thinking, once I yeet myself into the middle, I could literally shit out the Illu.
It's the. Oh yeah, Mimi was also the only one who missed Divine Veil.
How?
Because your Divine Veil popped after the Earth. Well, during the Earthshaker.
What? No, it was prep before Quick March. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but it was you're still at the Divine Veil debuff during the dive bomb.
Let me take a look.
Vivi sucker
Wait, Vivi never. You didn't hit me with Veal? You didn't hit me with deployment? 9 min to me, honey.
Yeah, your Veil
That would
was up
explain a
to.
lot.
Yeah. It's when Vivi went to the middle for that sucker afterward, then it popped.
Look who the catalyzer's on, you moron.
No. I think
you deployed off yourself.
No. I deployed off Zug.
Yeah.
Why did you deploy? So we didn't even have a proper shield because he was still taking hits.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, why did you deploy off Siegfried?
I think I didn't click that.
So what
Zeke
you're saying
was
is-
still living that at that point. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't hit down on party list, so it didn't get.
What you're saying is everyone might have actually survived that if my Veal had been there. So maybe actually, never mind. My apologies. Not your fault. Completely Vivi's fault. Because on top of that, it was a weaker deployment. Because Knight actually, the first time his min was there, and it was on me. Second, whatever. No, you get the point.
Well, I'm sorry.
You know that though. What's your excuse?
No, I literally pressed down, but it didn't go down.
Then
so...
make sure then.
I was trying.
Oh, so we might have actually survived that then.
I wouldn't say that.
The Veal. I'm sorry. You're underestimating how strong the Veal is.
Well, beat me up all you like, but are we going or not?
You know what? We're gonna hold for a minute because I'm taking that challenge, guys. So I want to check something real quick. Mimi, how much HP did you have when you were killed by Earthshaker?
I didn't have time to look.
20k. Exactly.
20k. Right, you had 20k. Can we get? Is it possible to check how much it hits per?
Let's see. With the sucker, I took 14k damage. Vivi didn't have that shield, and she got killed.
No, she got killed, but did it show how much damage that she took from Earthshaker?
Mimi took 38,677.
Yeah, Veal wouldn't have helped that, but that's because. But how much? What about the Mega Flare Splash that hit her before? Because Veal is a static 10% for everybody.
I don't know if this is it. It appears here Mimi takes 0 damage. I don't know if it is for the
Okay,
flash
I don't know
damage.
that. Because all I'm saying is, I ain't fucking taking shit. This woman accusing my veil of being useless.
I never accused it of being useless.
Well, if it wouldn't save anyone, then what's the point of using it?
I
You know how
think
that works,
it might
right?
have saved. Well, Mimi was
It might have
missing 2
saved nine.
shields at that
It might-
point compared
yeah,
to
it
the
might-
rest.
Yeah, it might have saved Nye.
That I can agree on.
I took 41,000.
How about you don't shift and you just make sure you deploy hits the right targets?
It's like the first time that's like ever happened. Can't go tits.
I'm just saying. Anyway, so, right, do you guys want to do that again, or do you want to talk about Blackfire?
Let's go again.
I feel
would
like
say-
if we can do it again a second time round and it was like fairly clean, then I'd say we
Don't
can
see
talk
why not.
about.
Still got 40 minutes, I mean. Alright, we'll try it again then, and if we can do another clean run, then we'll talk a bit about Blackfire.
Blackfire is much easier.
Oh yeah.
Objectively, some people really suck to it. For the record, Mob, I agree, I think it is. But it also requires you to be a bit more on point with finding Nail.
True.
And I find it hilarious you of all people say it's easier when you're the one who kept mistaking Nail for some kind of
I
dragon.
wanted to say I almost
Dancy boy.
took Titania for Nail.
Oh god.
See, I'm
Oh,
not the
no,
only
what?
one.
Twister, well of course it's going to be nice
Stop
and
it.
idiot.
Twisty.
Twister,
Well, I'm an idiot.
don't be an idiot.
I got scammed out of Whispering Dawn, thanks.
I'll pop it anyway though.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Well, it should be running then, right?
Yeah, but look at my cooldown bar. And look what's not running.
What?
Yeah, I got scammed.
Twisty.
No skip. Oh, it was close though.
I mean, it is evil, it has wings, and it wants to kill me. It's close enough.
I need sandwich.
I'm doing just a fan wall pocket.
Provoked.
Yeah.
I like how I'm throwing fire areas outside the arena.
Twister incoming.
Twisty.
I'm glad you're all excited because we've sent Bahamut a fair bit, but keep on point, that can change.
A.
B.
Random hell. It's on me, mate. Okay. Good thing you did that after Cure Free more.
Dancy boy.
Never mind. Twister incoming.
B.
Twisty.
Oh,
Really?
sorry, I got distracted.
Because of what I said? Really?
I don't know.
We.
Or because I made equipment that distracted you? God, your
No, I
attention
don't
is so
know.
sensitive.
I
What else
didn't
would
see
have
the
distracted you?
thing.
For the record, what I said was it's a good thing you did that displacement after Cure Free, or Mimi would have been pissed at you.
Oh.
Do you call this a jump scare?
Swear to God if that was what distracted you. Jesus fucking Christ. Do you have the attention span of a poodle? Oh, start the countdown, Siegfried.
It doesn't insult the poodles.
Bork.
Bork. I got borked.
Dancy boy.
What's that?
Twisty.
There's Whispering Dawn.
Yeah, I wasn't scanned this time.
Provoking. Any scare?
Twisty.
No.
Mm.
Me.
Hi.
Provoked.
Yeah. Twister incoming.
Twisty.
Bye bye, T.
Mm-hmm.
B.
Random hell. Look, guys, karma. Hardy, haha. Provoking.
Dancy boy.
Twister incoming.
A.
B.
Twisty.
A.
Random hell.
Fuck you, twin.
That's your punishment, kids, for not saying B.
I did.
I want her we didn't hear you then. You might have been weird.
To be or not to be?
Just pee yourself.
Focus target nail. Me, man.
I got her.
That was bullshit.
Okay, that's respectable though, right?
Yes.
Dynamo. Chariot.
In and out. Out. Behind A. Of course, it's me. Buster coming up. Check your fire and thunder. Thunders.
Thermo. Chariot.
Stack off and then get the hell out. Out, out, out.
Got her.
Dancy boy.
I'll help on it. Thunder's going out. One
I have
comes on
Thunder.
top. Yes, bow. Check your fire and then thunder. No cover, dude, no cover.
Everything is under control.
Dive. Chariot.
Loose spread, then go away. Away.
Oh my god.
Check your fire and then thunder. Right, start looking for dive bombs, guys. Feels out.
Butcher.
Hang on, dude. Provoking.
Meteor. Dive.
It's the spread. 1, 2, 3, 4. Spread. Good job, Morley.
Got hit by the
We'll get
second.
him up. Bahamut score, don't forget. Pots as well, guys. Pop your pots. Just a little much.
Thermo, Dynamo,
Stack up, stay in. Stay in.
Dynamo, Thermo,
Same again. Just stay where you are. Alright, Buster's going to be coming up too. I need something for it.
Tank Buster,
Alright, kill nail quickly.
I don't think we'll have LB. It's LB2.
Yeah, it's going to be LB2 Mim to be ready to top off and heal. Just keep going, just keep spamming
Fancy
it.
boy.
Mims.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're good. Well done, Mims. Well done, well done. Good job.
I'm gonna conserve.
Do as normal, yeah, conserve. Spread off me this time, remember that. There's flatten, start prepping, Veal's out.
That's on.
You got a crit as well, honey.
Can you go to 1?
Alright guys, on 1. You know what to do.
Oh.
Hold on, nice. No, stop,
No!
no!
Holy shit!
Siegfried! That was, oh my, that was a perfect quick march! Dude! Dude, what did you do?
Arrived a day too late. Died in front of it.
No, seriously, Siegfried, what the hell were you doing? You weren't thinking that. I'm sorry, I'm not letting that one off with a joke. That was a clean quick march.
I mean, I wasn't joking.
You were right too
Also,
late, dude.
if you have trouble taking the tether, just go into Bahamut's hitbox for a bit.
Yeah. But dude, why did you ever go south? You had no reason to go south. Why did you go there?
I think we forgot.
Go south.
You went. Why did you go to where the DPS were? Do you know what? You know that Ari was the Earthshaker, right? Do you know when you were standing when you had your tether? You were perfectly fine there. You didn't have to move at all.
Either.
Why did you? When the party was converging to behind Bahamut, why did you go with them?
Well, I wasn't basing my movement on the party at all. I was looking for A.
No,
Yeah,
we don't.
can't
No,
do
we
that.
don't. No, we don't do that. We don't do that there. That doesn't actually matter. The whole ABC thing doesn't, and True North doesn't matter on Bahamut. Where you face him really doesn't matter.
All right.
Because the dragons are never going to spawn. There's no guarantee they will ever do anything in regards to North. True North, that is, ever. Everything, like the second one, is in relevance to Dale. Fel Ruin is in relevance to where Bahamut spawns, in particular. Heaven's Fall is again in relevance to where they spawn outside, like Quick March. And Tank Strike, they spawn in the middle. There's no need for a True North mechanic at all during Bahamut. Okay, aside from that derp, though, I'm not going to beat him up too much. I think he's doing that plenty. That was good. That was a clean quick march. It was good. So yeah, good job.
Why are you hiding in me, Didi?
Because he can?
I
Maybe?
got spooked. I was very spooked.
More importantly, Mims, well done handling your first proper, actually seeing LB2 thingy. It's very tight, as you saw.
Yeah.
But if you just sit there and spam Cure Free, I think, depending on no, Calamitous Blaze doesn't. I don't think you have to line up Cure Frees with the casts going out. I think you've just got to spam it and hope for the best.
Yeah, pretty much.
But this does bring up an interesting point that I do want to bring up. So, as you've now seen, when we're having mostly clean nail runs, this is the same problem we had before. We're ending up with LB2. Realistically, there's not much on nail we can do to deal with this. If there's anything we're going to do to deal with this, it's got to be on twin. There's a few problems though, because one of the ways that we dealt with this before was we did home gang limit break baiting, where on the last death sentence you take, Siegfried, our previous warrior would home gang it, obviously go to 1 HP, get 1 healer, eat the plummet, and then get another ad. Because this is 2 critical HP heals, this gave a nice little boost 12A. The only way we could do that with you is with Living Dead. The problem with that is because of the time on it, if we use Living Dead there, I'm pretty sure it will not be back up for Bahamut. So I'm not sure what to do in this regard.
How about 6% stacks for fireballs?
That's if the healers are comfortable with it.
I could remove my troubadour that I use for the...
No, that wouldn't make a big difference, like. It's not about the
what's
mitigation.
the cooldown on Living Dead again?
5 minutes.
What about using it for the very first death sentence?
Yeah, I was actually just about to ask that. What is the reason for not using it on the first?
We could, but make sure you eat the plummet as well. But this has to be done with good timing, and Mims, a lot of this relies on you as well. Basically, he's going to pop... Okay, we'll do that then. He's going to pop Living Dead for the first tank buster, right? The first death sentence. When he does, and he's reduced to 1, don't Benny him immediately. Don't do that. Just chuck literally a cure or something, or a cure 2. Just enough to get him above critical HP. And then he'll get hit by plummet and be reduced to 1 again. Then you can benediction him.
Yes.
In theory, with how long it keeps, you could do this like 2 or 3 times, maybe even.
Although, I don't know if that will be enough, because we were like alpha bar away from LB3.
Yeah.
It's quite a nice little boost, actually. You'd be surprised more.
Yeah, but it's not alpha bar.
The only other thing I can suggest is I stop using Veal for the first thing and we go with just deployment and the 6-man stack. That should guarantee critical if I don't use reprisal as well. We can test it and find out.
Yeah, let's test.
Alright.
Because if it goes as planned, we'll get almost a full LB1 at the start. And that should solve the problem as well. Okay, let's give it a try then.
Actually, how about you prep your veil for during the first fireball stack so that the heal from that will pop the veil on everyone, so it goes from the second fireball?
Assuming
possibly.
we get a second fireball.
I can do that. That's what I did originally, way back. But that means Vivian Mimi have to be willing to heal that.
I don't typically do anything, but I can. So.
Okay. Well, who would be better in this case? Probably you doing it, prepping it maybe.
Yeah, I can.
With the physic, because it's 1.5 cast.
Yeah.
Does the Whispering Down proc it?
No.
Only spells proc it. Only spells proc it. Sorry, that's the problem. So it has to be a GC day.
So not even the healing walls would proc it?
Nope. No, it has to be a GC day. So you want to try with just deployment then, and no reprisal, and we'll do the Living Dead thing as well. So in that case then, Mims, death sentence happens, do a cure, plummet will happen, then benediction him. Simple as that.
Yes.
Or a solace if one is up at that point, but that's up to you. Okay, let's give it a try then.
Well, I can basically Tetra too.
Oh yeah, you can do that. Yeah. As long as you time it right, because you want it to be before the plummet.
Yeah.
Is Tetra a spell?
No, we're not talking about the all night. We're talking about Living Dead.
Never mind then.
What's that? See how it goes. Right, you know what to do, Siegfried? Now wait to provoke. Poking now. What's that? Shit.
Can I
Oh,
say that I didn't hear Morbot?
Yeah.
Because he
Neither
is
did I,
on the
actually.
channel.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I was worried about that. Someone went out of Discord during Quick March, and I was a little concerned, and I totally forgot about it.
The fuck?
For the
Oh.
record,
I don't hear joins and disconnect, so
How
didn't
was
know.
that? How was that with just Thingy? It was quite a boost from what I saw.
Is my ACT haunted or something? It crashed.
Wow. We got like half a bar or something?
Oh no, we got more than half. Like
No, I meant half a
70%
bar
of the bar.
bonus than what we
Well,
normally have.
I saw her heal up
Dynamo.
after the
Thermo. Thermo.
plummet, but
Dynamo.
before Mimi could belly, she got twisted.
You know,
So,
there's not much of a difference between Hollowed Moon, take fire and scotch my foes.
I mean,
and
if the
take
living
fire
if the,
of
yeah,
Hollowed Moon.
if the Living Dead thing is just a mess, we can just have him do normal Living Dead and then bending. It's still a tiny bit more than we were getting, plus what we were doing already. You think that might be enough to cover it? Why don't we try it that way instead? So we'll do it as we were doing it, right? I won't use Veal, so just deployment, right? Is that with or without Nature's Min, by the way?
With.
Okay.
And Ilu.
Okay. We'll do normal Living Dead. We just top him off with Benediction, and we'll see if it's enough to deal with the LV3 issue.
Well, the previous method would have worked if Mimi didn't get twisted. So.
Well, yeah, but then again, if I noticed that twister, then I wouldn't have got hit by it, and I had time to like Penny even later, so I have the time.
Okay, we'll try it again as normal then. We'll just Morbot wasn't there, so yeah. So do the Living Dead plan as we were going to do it then. All right, let's go then. I just have to remember to not pop Veal now.
No problem.
Wait a minute.
Let's see how we do with the normal then.
As long as no one dies, that's all that matters, right?
Dancy boy.
What's that?
Twisty.
Good. A lot of LB. Provoking. I don't know why I didn't do that last time. That was stupid of me.
Twisty.
The stir. Okay, it was a lot of LB. I think we should be good.
I think though that sentence did not bring victories to critical.
Yeah. Because he had Rampart running. Siegfried going with no mitigation. It's the best you can do. Just probably run it. Just do a TBN for that first on it. That should be enough. Sure. It's still a lot though, as we say, so... Twister incoming.
Twisty.
Oh.
Oh, you brought me a present.
Yeah, I did. Not intentionally. Oh, how the fuck did that plummet not hit me?
Weren't you basically like licking her nipples?
Yeah!
I don't know whether or not Twintania likes that.
I must have been out of the... No, she doesn't. I must have been out of the range. By like 1 pixel.
B.
Random hell.
Not so sure she has nipples.
She's female, she must have.
Okay.
That's
We got a lot of LB from that. That should hopefully solve the problem. Provoking.
Dancy boy.
Twister incoming.
Hey,
Twisty.
Yeah, if we're going to get almost LV2 by the end of this, it should be good.
A.
B.
Random hell.
We are already at LB2. Wow.
Yeah, we're good, we're good. I'd say this works though, yeah. It's good change, simple change though. Focus target nail.
Dynamo. Thermo.
In and stack. Into those. Stack. Go. Buster. Check your fire and thunder.
Thermo. Chariot.
Stack off, then get the hell away. Go.
Dancy
Behind
boy.
A. Behind A. Alright, thunder's coming off. Now.
I have thunder.
Check your fire and then thunder. Over.
Got it.
Why did you run through the party?
Stupid, that's why.
I'll do some healing.
Dive. Dynamo.
Blue spreads, then get in. In. I got you, baby, don't worry. Check your fire and then thunder. Thunders. Why is Ari dead? Was that ice ball?
Ice, yeah.
Okay, is this fixable?
Yes.
Start looking for dive bombs, guys. Deals out.
Tank. Buster.
Poking.
Dive. Thermo.
Takes the stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, stack. We get Kez up. Pop pops
Yep.
just to be safe. Plus the Bahamut's core as well, don't forget.
I got keys.
Okay.
Okay.
Dynamo. Thermo.
In and stack. Kez, do not come into this unless you're max HP.
In.
Oh.
I got
Thermo.
it.
Chariot.
Okay, stack off, then get away. Go. Okay, this is bad. Buster, I have nothing, and I'm low HP. I don't think we're gonna make this. No, we're not gonna make it. She's gonna enrage. Kez, you could have come in then because, yes, I called for you to not come in, but then you got instantly topped off. I didn't know the goals were gonna do that.
Yeah, and she got
I
hit
had
by
Solis and
the,
Detroit.
she got
so-
hit by the dynamo while so she healed Nail as well.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, you went too far out, didn't you, and healed Nail?
Yep.
Kez, did you die there because you were hit by the second or the third dive bomb?
Second.
It's that fucking problem again, isn't it? Who was the second dive bomb?
That should have been me.
Yeah, for the record, I don't blame anyone for this because we had this exact same problem. Basically, if you face the second dragon set for the second dive bomb in the direction towards Frey, there can, if the third dive bomb isn't quick enough, what can happen is they can actually get hit by it as they're trying to get back in. The only way that we found to deal with this was to, if you're the second dive bomb, to look at the dragons and how was it again? It wasn't just a matter of facing them towards the first, was it?
No, you can't do the.
You can't do that.
First.
So how do we deal with this again? I forget.
Basically, the third one has to pay attention and get as far from the second dive as possible without misnaming
So it's not easy to do.
I
won't
even
force
placed
any-
the marker slightly more to the right because I noticed it, and it wasn't enough.
The best advice I can, if that's too much for anyone, here's the best advice I can give you guys. If you're the third dive bomb, pop your sprint.
It's really hard because the second dive bomb, they kind of snapshot as soon as the first one.
Yeah, the problem though is I don't know what else to suggest other than forcing the third dive bomb to look at both the second and the third markers. I really don't know what.
The
This
only
is a problem.
other
We couldn't
thing
think
you
of a
can do
solution to
is
do with.
that the third dive bomb, instead of going in between the dragons, go to the right of the two dragons. But that's
not your
that
fault.
will be very wide.
This was this was one of the last few problems from Nail we were never able to solve because it's really difficult, and if you're not on point and able to look at both dive bombs, there's really no way you can deal with it.
Okay, if I notice the third dragon really close to the fourth, I'll place the marker to the right of the fifth, and we need to be really, really careful because the third dragons will be very wide, almost through the middle.
That sounds risky.
I understand what you're trying to suggest more, but if I have a choice between killing one person versus the whole party,
Yeah, I think
that's not a risk. That's not a
It
risk I want to
also
take.
depends on how close the fourth and the fifth dragons are.
True.
So
Okay, I'll try to do my best to not do that.
No. It's no one's fault. It just kind of sucks because of how dive bombs work. Like, the best I can think of, honestly, is if you are the third dive bomb, look at where it is, look at where the marker is, and then go to the far right going clockwise. Try to bait it that way as long as it doesn't cause problems.
If people miss a dragon though.
Oh yeah, that's true. If the marker's in the middle of the dragons and they do that, then the fifth dragon could face straight down the middle, can't it?
I'll try to
Then I don't have a
compensate.
suggestion.
I'll
Yeah,
try
I
to
don't have a
compensate while
suggestion.
putting down the marker.
I ain't got other than what Morby's saying, I ain't got a suggestion that isn't just haul ass and pray.
Alright, I'll not put it to the right of the fifth. If it is supposed to go in the middle, I'll put it as close to the fifth dragon as possible.
Okay. That's probably a better idea, actually. Yeah. Just make sure if you do that and you're the third dive bomb, don't accidentally face the fifth dragon down the middle. Anyway, alright. See if we can't get one more good pull out of this. Another Bahamut pull. Let's find out.
I hope so.
The LB method was enough, though, so yeah, well, with the whole thing with Living Dead at the start there and no the VL seems to be good enough.
It almost seemed too much.
I'd rather have too much than not enough time.
Yeah, of course.
And if Mimi doesn't have to worry about healing Bahamut's transition, I think that's for the
Dancy
best.
boy.
What's that?
Twisty.
Provoking.
I feel confident.
Skip.
Twisty.
No skip, no skip.
Come on.
Oh god, I nearly went for a twister.
Maybe nearly twisted me.
Well, we got a lot of LB, and that's what matters, right? No, I haven't pulled that out of range for you.
No. Me.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I had to go there, sorry.
Yeah, no worries. I think
Sure.
it might have been Twin's position that fucked it for us.
Excuse me, our position is fine. Twister incoming.
Twisty.
Oh, that's going to be a skip. Easily.
A.
B.
Random hell. Rep Morbay.
Mahal.
Yeah, we haven't more than enough elder. Provoking.
Dancy boy.
Twister incoming.
A.
B.
Twisty.
To be honest, we could probably even skip the living dead thing. Just from the deploy alone seems to be generating enough. But that's just, I'm just speculating really.
Hey.
B.
Random hell.
I stay out.
Oh, my veil didn't hit Knight. I think you proc it that soon. Don't worry, Knight, I got you.
I was in pretty good HP.
Just in case.
Yeah.
You definitely are. Saw that one, Jesus.
I illustrated myself, like,
Yeah. Can you spare that though?
yeah. I always have one to spare for emergencies.
This whole fight's a fucking emergency.
Same energy.
I wish you were wrong.
Dynamo. Thermo.
In and stack. Stack. Go. Buster coming off shortly. Check your fire and thunder. Thunders.
Thermo. Dynamo.
Stack up, stay in. Just be nice plus this one. Stay in. Go.
Dancy boy.
Thunder's coming off. Now. I have both. Check your fire and then thunder. Over. I missed that, but I didn't have a choice.
You should be fine.
Yeah, sure.
Dive. Chariot.
Blue spread and get the fuck away. Away, away. Check your fire and then thunder. Thunders. Go.
It's outside A.
Alright, we're about good, guys. Start roughly looking for dive bombs now. Popping V on.
Tank. Buster.
Cracking it.
Provoking.
Meteor. Dive.
Takes the spread. 1, 2, 3, 4. Spread. Oh, you got lucky there, mate. It was only Zug Zug. Bahamut's Claw. Nice, smooth, clean, looking good.
Good to know
Chop
my
up for
attention
Bahamut.
for.
Dynamo. Chariot.
In and then out, in and then out. And out, out, out. And that always fell my armor.
Thermo. Dynamo.
Stack up, stay in. It's a nice one. We might skip the Buster. We did, we'll skip the Buster. Alright, get away. Okay, remember, provoke Bahamut when we come when he's target's full.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Good job,
I got
Ari.
Ari.
Come on,
got
get
him.
Ari up. I'll heal him.
Dancy boy.
Focus target Bahamut, don't forget. Okay, that's flatten. Heals out. Start deploying. There we go. On one, guys. Find the dragons. Go. And go. Go.
Basically,
On the stack, go grab it. Good job, dude. Good job. Now face north. Nice, perfect. Except for that. You didn't pop your Dark Mind.
Dark Mind isn't up yet.
Okay, Black Fire. Fine nail, guys. DPS to the right at the end.
One.
Middle.
Find nail. Just between it and towards day. Go. Stay together. It's a firm eye on it. Go. Spread.
Oh, fuck.
Stack to
Close.
the head. Maybe
Go to
take
the
that
other
one. Maybe
fire
take that
stack.
one. Take that one there. Go. Oh, move in quickly. Gigafly.
Eggle.
Oh, did we just? Oh, close.
They had
shit.
almost
Oh shit! I'm about to
just
die.
a second too late.
Oh my god. Oh, here comes
Yeah,
the
this
triple.
is the boss that he does here. Triple flare. Did we just? Did we just wing Blackfire?
Yeah,
Yep.
Kinda.
Well, this Mega Flare stack kind of failed, but
I was just trying to think. Oh god.
I mean,
how
you
do
say
call it?
kind
How
of
do I
failed,
call
but
it?
I survived at least, so if something
You
went good.
survived because whoever the target wasn't hit by it. No, like basically Mega Flare stat targets one person, right? But it has to be sold to others, but you don't know who of the 3 targets it's gonna be. So what can happen is if one of the stack members isn't with the stack, but they were the Mega Flare target, they'll just eat it alone, while the others don't take any damage.
Yeah, but okay. Ah, I see. Ah, okay.
it's,
So
a,
that's
it's a single attack that can only be shared by a marked target.
Basically, yeah. So whoever died to that Mega Flare hit, incidentally, was by sheer dumb luck, didn't join the stack and they were the Mega Flare target.
Well,
Well, the stack was pretty much all the marked targets were spread out.
I wasn't prepared to call it. That's why I just quickly said, "Oh, stack to the head." Then I was okay. I'll take the far one here. I was like, "All right, maybe you go take that one."
Okay, so shall we decide trade days?
Yes.
oh god, and it's still only 88%.
Oh yeah, dude. We have a total of if you include
Those are the easy trios.
dude. That's easy. That's easy.
It still
dude,
looks like chaos.
if you include Grand Octet, there are a total of 6 trios we have to go through before our phase. And by the way, now we don't get him to 1%. We only get him below 6.
I know,
So
but still.
it's actually not quite forgiving. It's just if you have too many deaths. But if you don't need to use a healer or tank LB, you can actually use an LB3 on Bahamut if need be.
But you kind of want to save the LB
You
for the
want to save
custom
it
on
for
the
ad
edge.
phase. You want to save it for ad phase, yeah.
Well, raid dates then, please?
Just a question.
Yeah.
Who got the 3rd dive bomb on the last pool?
Me.
That's a good.
You. Okay. I tried to adjust it because I saw the 2nd marker was right next to my dragons.
The thing is, no,
Was
wouldn't
it
have
close?
mattered.
Was it
Sorry,
fine?
More, it wouldn't have mattered. You know why?
Hmm.
Because 1, Ori, he knows that mechanic, and 2, he has N Avance, so he can quickly dash back to the middle.
True.
Yeah. One of the daggers did go pretty close to the party, but it was okay.
Yeah, because
Well,
I
the point
adjusted
is-
the
well,
marker
yeah.
to the right a bit.
Well, to be honest, the party knows the rule. You can only spread around the middle or towards the direction of the first dive bomb once it's happened.
Yeah.
So they know that. So the only thing that nearly went wrong there was Siegfried technically killed Mimi without her dying, if that makes sense. He killed her because he failed the mechanic. You failed it, Siegfried, because the middle was exclusive to Mimi, and by sheer pure luck, there was you had a splash, Mimi didn't. If she had one, you both would have been dead.
Whew.
Yeah, middle always belongs to a healer. If you see no one in the middle, that probably means the girls had dive bombs, and only then can you go to the
Well,
middle. So eyes
Raid
open,
dates maybe.
Siegfried. Yeah, raid dates. Yeah, raid dates. Yeah. So just so the weekend is out. So well, Sunday's out to be exact. What else is out?
Thursday.
Thursday. Ooh, that's rough. Like, can you change your thingy for next week to Thursday then?
Thursday is free then, right? Yeah.
No, Thursday's not free. No.
I mean free for me with.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's free if we can have Tuesday.
Yeah,
Yes.
we can have Tuesday.
So Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Monday. Since we didn't get to do a 4-day this week because of more not behaving. Does that sound alright for everyone?
What were the dates again? Sorry, I didn't hear.
So tomorrow, get our weeklies done.
Hi.
Remember as well, guys, go over the optimization. I did a list for the first 2 fights, and we know the ones for Leviathan. It's just on Stormy Horizon and on Roiling Pulse, drop everything. And same for Titan as well. It was just the one change we were doing really anyway. So yeah, so tomorrow for the weeklies. If all goes well, maybe a bit of prog too. Wednesday, Ultimate. Friday, Ultimate. And Monday, possibly Ultimate. But if we've done some really good prog and the team wants a free day to do something together, I'll consider it. Is that okay?
Okay.
Put it this way, if we get if we're working on Fell Ruin by the end of next Friday, I will completely allow us to have a free the Monday just to do something casual. So if you want that Monday just to do something chill or some old glam farming, then do some good prog. I know, yeah, like you guys feeling it now, you know. Well, basically, but at that point, at the end of that Blackfire, we were just under halfway through UCoB.
At halfway is the next trio.
I said just under halfway, Ori.
I have a question.
Yeah, go on.
Should I make pots right now for tomorrow? I was asking in the on the Discord, but I never got a reply.
If we don't have pots, then yes.
Oh, Fabi!
I can help making some pots.
Damn it.
It's Vivi's territory, so not my call.
You can Fabi.
Oh yeah, shit. Okay. Want to give him his rank back as well. For everyone else is here, so regarding that quick march, it was handled well. The healing was done fine. I think you've got an idea for it right now, Mims.
Yeah.
Right. The only thing I can suggest is Siegfried, are you still here?
I am here.
Good. Again, not your fault you died there. I called that because I didn't know if you'd forgotten, but you said it was not. So, that's interesting because we thought it was going to be up there. Because I remember you checked before and you thought Dark Mind might have been up back in time there. So, we have 2 choices here. You can not use Dark Mind for the first Flare Breath and hold it there. Or alternatively, if Vivi has an Ether Flow free, she could chuck you an XCOG.
I don't have XCOG up then, because I use it for the first one, but I can...
Well, Siegfried has a choice then. He can either use Dark Mind for the Flare Breath afterwards. Make sure he doesn't take a hit too bad though, you know, if you have to give him a quick personal instant, the Tetra or something maybe, you know, try to do so, if he needs it.
Hi.
I'll just give Zug an Adlo and then XCOG the second when we come back.
Yeah. As far as Dark Mind, what do you think? What do you guys think? Do you want him to Dark Mind the first Flare Breath where he's using Rampart as well, or do you want him to use it for Sneaky Flare Breath at the end of Quick March? What would be better?
Oh.
What about TBN? Where was TBN standing in all this?
TBN should have been used there before the Tempest wings explode.
Did you give him his rank back on it?
Yes.
Actually, after the when the first trio resolves and the